and gentlemen, Mr. George Sanders.
For heaven's sake, she'll hear you.
There she is, Mrs. Loughborough Goodby, our hostess. She's a dreadful bore, she's terribly rich, and she's mad about me. I guess you might call it the $64 million challenge. Well, I'm afraid I'm not up to it. You know, hostesses are strange little beasts. You can kick them, beat them, and still they adore you. But now, with regard to this particular hostess, Mrs. Loughborough Goodby gives weekends. And her weekends are not a success. But she asks you so often, you finally soften and end by answering yes. Now, when I leave Mrs. Loughborough Goodby, my thank you note will be polite. But it would be such bliss if I dared write her this. The note I want really to write. Thank you so much, Mrs. Loughborough Goodby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that infinite weekend with you. Thank you a lot, Mrs. Loughborough Goodby. Thank you a lot. And don't be surprised if you suddenly should be quietly shot for the clinging perfume and that damp little room, for the cocktails so hot and the bath that was not, for those guests so amusing and mentally bracing who talked about racing and racing and racing, for the ptomaine I got from your famous tinned salmon, for the fortune I lost when you taught me backgammon, for those mornings I spent with your dear but deaf mother, for the evenings I passed with that bounder, your brother, and for making me swear to myself there and then, never to go on a weekend again. Thank you so much, Mrs. Loughborough Goodby. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, darling, there you are. Oh, stand still, don't move. I'll go fetch my clay. Oh, George, dear, I do so want to mold you.
Oh, well, I'd rather you didn't. The chisel tickles my nose. You see?
Oh, George, don't you love me anymore?
Madam, what do you know about love? When love comes in and takes you for a spin, ooh la la, c'est magnifique. When every night your loved one holds you tight, ooh la la la, c'est magnifique. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragique. But when once more she whispers, je t'adore, c'est magnifique. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la.